Follow me, Arisen.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Come to think of it,
Different masters favour different...
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they...
That was a sight to behold! Was this ox cart assailed? It is in a dreadful state.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
One cannot be too careful.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Could you come over here?
The twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
Tis no great shock to me.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
Here, if you please. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for... a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Quite the predicament.
Lots to do. Slim pickings are late.
Hail, Arisen! Do you remember me, perchance? My, you're back! And not a day too soon.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Ho there! Faring all right?
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Getting proper rest is an important... Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Step lively.
journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
Always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it. Let's see. What can we do without?
Would that I could spend all day.
I'm at the end of my rope.
Got to try to enjoy life, well?
Not much going on hereabouts.
Got to work if I'm to put the bread on the table. Still waiting on the report. This whole fame put down money. Steal for a mark of war, eh?
This town must have a
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Best make sure the ox is fed and watered.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I could use a dash of salt.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Batal is easily spotted, with its terrain of red earth. Haven't you a lantern arisen? Box carts offer an easy journey, if not a comfortable one. I, for one, welcome the chance for a kip. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
Goblins approach! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
I shall know my pain twofold. You're safe with me.
One of us has been drenched. And before I forget, as you wish, I shall return directly.
Nodding off where I stand. You'll have to ask someone else, I'm afraid.
What's come over you, Arisen?
I suppose I could use a moment to catch my breath. You wish me to return? At once, Master. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, 'tis difficult to forget all that occurred at the coronation. To think, I had a feeling that rest would do us good.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
The beasts are utterly unwilling, such that they will chase the blind. 'Tis a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to cause danger. Keep your eyes open, see how far without balance. Let us finish this. Bring the beasts down.
Moment of victory is at hand.
Let us finish this. I'll put an end to his bow, Master. I've got a good feeling about this one. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Prepare yourself.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Ah, you again. What would you of me? I've a task for you. Listen here. You've my gratitude, sir.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
That's quite enough.
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
'Tis easily done. What's most effective? Fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Tis rather valuable, this.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
useful to you, Arisen. Reinforcements! Would that we had such resources!
I refuse to accept this.
My magics are at your disposal!
Stay right there. I'll be with you in a trice.
Got to sell off what I can. I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Must finding these be so difficult?
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Shoppers! These are no escape!
I want to use fire against these foes. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Come over here.
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your opinions take precedence. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing things. I'm sure we'll not that barely job idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat. Surely not. Right where I want you. At last, a chance to use. make a difference when I've grappled you, see?
I'm gonna enjoy.
Great, cast that magic again. Was most useful.
Let the elements empower your strikes!
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards. 'Tis the Arisen's choice to make, though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up. While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Yeah, asking for it.
Magic's alright, disposal!
Oh, that was a sight to behold.
Here, if you please.
But not at the expense of my duty.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
The view from the back of an ox cart is a fine one, I must say.
Well, we've few other means of transport at our disposal.
There! Faster!
Lightning is its weakness, and our strength.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will. The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this triumph will spur on to the next. Could you come over here? Heavens no! My magics are at your disposal!
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Wearing armor all day.
Eyes up! Parties are approaching! I can't wait to find out what's inside. At last, a chance to use it. That's the spirit. I grant you Isis Bite.
You've my gratitude, Sam. "'Tis but a small token of my gratitude.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the
Chance to
table.
pick my feet up is as welcome as fine ale. Squeeze from the left. That's the steel.
Interested in my wares?
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so.
Have you come from Vernworth? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their... It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
This looks as good a place as any.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at. I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Off we go then.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour.
It's just another way to save your own skin.
You'd best make yourself scarce.
Always got to be in the thick of things, mate.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority.
Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
Those recruits don't know pommel from point.
There's a poultry repast. Marguerite to be fed.
This is the only way to live. Free as a bird.
I'm starving, I am. Food? Have you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry, so if you've spare some charity for the poor. Ah!
You there! What, you keep your hands off him? Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better off.
Calm down, Hugo. You've got it all wrong. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food with me. I've the both of you to thank for...
Is that right? Suppose I owe you an apology then. In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around nearly every corner in these parts. The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper, ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. Even just one more's a glad sight, so pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before.
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks. Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your this is good. I am relieved to see that you are full now. 'Twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmaster's burrow in Backbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
them knackers!
This would make a fine place for observing the lay of the land. Red Earth stretches far and wide here. Lucky us. That's worth taking. Chance to use this.
I feel as though I'm being watched.
Lay down your arms. Don't hurt yourself. Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I've grappled you,
You keep and I take the rest.
Hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
That's quite enough.
Those helpful magics you cast have worn off.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
chance to recover. One arrow is all I need. I'll gather these now. Would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. A fine display of skill. I've got a good feeling about this one. That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Oh, that looks scrumptious. And I'm positively famished. I'd not say no to a bite myself. I'll turn you into a pincushion. This brute has quite a temper. A restless opponent makes for easy prey. Very well. Remarkable. You're safe with me. I thought I was in the
I'm going to enjoy this.
Come on, not like
Don't
this.
Let me see. Where did I put that little treasure I found?
Come on then! Try your luck!
Such a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift. Surely not. What is the meaning of this, Arisen?
Come on! Don't drag this
Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle, but knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray. That's just what I was thinking.
Use Ice's bitter grip to chill our foes to the bone.
Right where I want you. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. This torrent seems well suited to our purposes, if you ask me. Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt we'll catch our foes unawares.
Magics are at your disposal!
Naught like a curative to fill one with vim. fight is not yet done.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve will get us far with all this lot.
training now.
You've my gratitude. I hope this conveys my gratitude.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Count on me to keep you safe. Keep your eyes on this. Keep thinking of such trifles, and you'll be stepped on ere long.
I suppose I'll handle this.
Is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your... Food is the fuel of any adventure.
We ought to thank the Arisen for preparing such fine ingredients.
Did anyone else see that? The orc catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
lost in the throes of battle. Yet we put up a brave fight, and here we stand.
Of course! The fight would have been lost without you, Arisen. Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Careful. Gore harpies are about.
I'll grab hold of the enemy so that you might strike true. I like that.
We're here to serve the Arisen. Not even a storm shall draw a complaint from my lips.
It will be worth it in the end if we return with a pack full of treasure.
Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a come. Let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while.
Fancy a look at my wares?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern. even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
How might I be of service?
Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any trouble I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, so it seems to me.
Well met, sir.
This tavern is open to travellers of all persuasions. Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ale.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Mix those colours.
Accustomed customer then. That changes things.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll see it done. I'm a master of the craft, I am. You're welcome.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are...
Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can... Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without... Might you be in need of my skills? Many thanks.
That changes things.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does.
I've had calls.
Me? I sell defense. Now, this hardly bears saying. But don't you dare. Always a pleasure.
What are you staring? My services don't come. Cheap mind. You're welcome.
Lots to do. Tons to choose from. Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Go on, have a look.
I suppose these are my
My
just
back's
desserts.
so stiff after a day's patrol.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Time to be heading home.
Interested in my wares?
The hours seem to fly.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Look around if you must, but be sure to
Some of
buy
us get
all.
Jason, I train every day.
Always
Seems my
another errand to
feet
see to.
always shedding here. Must be my winter coat growing in.
Go on, have a look.
I've got
To do